Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to another vlog of the van with your host over here, Mr. Yeras Jr. And today, I wanted to do this random and last second vlog. I'm not going to talk about the Word of God today though. This time I'm coming at a different entire subject, with a different entire approach, and folks like Julio and my cousin Leandro and people who are into NBA hoops could probably relate to what I'm about to talk about right now. And it's about one person, about one part of this type of off season that we haven't seen in quite a while. And it's this person I'm going to talk about is LeBron James. Mind you, before I even get into the subject, I'm a diehard Laker fan. And obviously the Lakers had their worst season ever in franchise history this past NBA season, okay? One to forget, to say the least. But let's proceed, shall we? So, real quickly, I woke up this morning on this beautiful Thursday morning, and I see a post of my cousin, Lil Leandro, posted on Facebook. Supposedly it's from the Miami Herald, saying that the Lakers and the Heat are in discussion, talking to LeBron about a sign and trade deal before the draft for for 6 years, for I think 160 million for 6 years to play for the Lakers, and the Lakers are willing to give up their draft pick that they're gonna have this year's draft to be part of the sign and trade deal. I'm not gonna believe all these rumors, okay? Mind you, earlier I said I'm a true diehard Laker fan. Make no mistake about it. And, my boy Julio and I, we have these little sport debates on social media, and I really enjoy them because, I gain a lot of perspective from him, and I'm sure he's gaining a lot of perspective from my end, and, it's like our version of First Take, but more like on social media. We don't actually get to meet each other in person 5 times a week and sit down and, even though I think that would be pretty epic, you know what I mean? But, because the dude does got sports knowledge, even though he claims I don't, but that's besides the point. And so, going back to this LeBron subject, it's just totally amazing how the Miami Herald supposedly put it, something like that. Mind you, I live in Los Angeles, and the only newspapers we get, besides the LA Times over here, is the New York Times, USA Today, some places sell like the San Francisco Chronicle, I believe that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. But we don't get copies from the Miami Herald. And another thing too is I have to look at a couple things. First of all, would LeBron James really want to become a Laker? I mean, I'm sure he's been tempted many times, not just by the Associated Press, but people who he probably knows that are real close to him, like, hey, wouldn't you mind playing with Kobe before he retires and possibly taking over the franchise? Wouldn't you mind being part of another historical cornerstone franchise? And don't get me wrong, I would love to have LeBron on the Lakers. But here's a couple things that I'm looking at in the big entire picture, okay? One, as much as I would love to have LeBron on the Lakers, I don't even think it's going to happen. Why? Well, look at Kobe, man. He signed 2 years for $49 million. We got to look at that. Put that in consideration, right? We got to look at that and say, I don't know. Dude got a humongous raise. And I ain't knocking Kobe. Because me personally, just like any other Laker fan, I think he deserves the money. But, in retrospect, and to be honest about it and realistic, at the same token, yeah, that was a loyalty move from the Buss family because of what he's also done for the Lakers. Thank you very much. Needless to say, I kind of have mixed feelings about Kobe getting that money. Mind you, I'm not hating on him. I'm glad he got that money. He deserved it. But, I mean, come on. I mean, Kobe played in the 7 NBA Finals. How come he don't got 7 rings? He only got 5. You get what I mean? So, in a sense, Kobe somewhat got overpaid to play 2 more years for the Lakers. Okay? Second, because of that, you think Kobe's going to want to restructure his contract? You think he's going to pull Mitch Kupchak and Jim Buss decided to say, hey, you know, I wouldn't mind restructuring my contract if we could try to get LeBron, or if we could try to get Kevin Love, or we could try to get a Carmelo, or somebody who the Lakers are willing to get rid of their draft pick for somebody like LeBron, for example, or even for Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh. I'm just bringing names out there because these guys could become possible free agents. A couple of them are going to become free agents. And mind you, we don't know if Kobe would want to do that, you know. We don't know if Kobe's going to say, yeah, you know, I'll take a pay cut because I wouldn't mind, you know, Kobe's the kind of guy, you know, first of all, whatever is given to Kobe, he's not going to, like, I mean, come on, this is Kobe we're talking about here. Dude has pride, okay? And, you know, maybe Paul Gasol would take less money to stay as a Laker since Dan Antoni is no longer around, which is the next point I'm going to get to. Okay, LeBron understands that the Lakers got rid of Mike D'Antoni. We get that part, okay? Let's keep that clear. Let's put that out of the way, okay? But here's my thought. He knows the Lakers don't have a coach right now. So if LeBron James was considering becoming a Laker, why would he want to join a team if there's no coach? He don't know who's going to be the next coach. Nobody knows who's going to be the Lakers' next coach. The only people that might know is the Busses, okay? Gene and Jim Buss. By the way, I don't even think Mitch Kupchak even knows at this very moment who's going to be the next Lakers head coach. So we don't know. That's my other take on that. It's something for us to ponder on. And here's another thought that made me think too. We don't even have enough players on the Lakers roster to begin with. LeBron's looking at, okay, Kobe Bryant's on the roster. Steve Nash, who's injury prone, is on the roster. Oh yeah, and this guy named Robert Sacre is also on the roster. Nick Young's on a player option, so it's up to him if he wants to stay. Oh, and another one, Kendall Marshall, yeah, he's on a team option, so that's up to the team if they want him to stay. So out of 5 guys, only 3 of them are guaranteed to stay, mind you. That means we need at least 9 more dudes. So, you think LeBron's going to want to come into a situation like that? I mean, you know, the numbers never lie. And sometimes we got to look at it like it's a number thing. Because when it comes to free agency, off-season transactions, etc., for not just the NBA, but for any sport in America for that matter, it's all based on these types of things. And with the new collective bargaining agreement, can it be done that LeBron becomes a Laker? I believe that's a possibility, no doubt. Am I doubting the possibility? No way. But at the same time, to the realization of it all, we got to look at all these factors that are cons, if you will, to Laker Nation. And, you know, because we got to be realistic about stuff like this. This ain't like in the 80s where players were loyal. They would verbally commit to staying, or they would verbally want to play for another team, and they went. They didn't care how much money they got. They went because they believed that was the best opportunity for them to win, and they wanted to play for these teams. You know, sometimes I wish the NBA was like that again. But nevertheless, this is now. Things are a little different. They're trying to make this league become a non-biased league, which I can understand, despite the fact that Chris Paul should have been a Laker years ago. But that's a whole nother subject, and I'm not going to get into that because that's already been over with, and he's been doing great for the Clippers, by the way. So, needless to say on that point, my final thought is basically this. If LeBron James becomes a Laker, okay, awesome. If he doesn't become a Laker, awesome. Either way, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to lose sleep on it. But even though I'm making this vlog for you sport heads out there, for you NBA heads, you know what I'm saying? Please, man, let it be known for those who are Laker Nation. And don't be so disrespectful. Because we don't have to be, you know, unless you're a real hater and you really do it in such a way where you have reasons why you be hating. Because after all, it is sports. It's not, we're not talking about like serious stuff in life. This is just sports. So my final thought is this. If he could be, dude, If he becomes a Laker, great. You know, if he doesn't, that's okay with me, man. Either way, I don't really care. You know, but if he does become a Laker, I am going to bring this out. I'm going to pull Pat Riley on him. If LeBron James ever does become a Laker, he better not crap my style. He better not be a whiner. He better not be flopping around. And he better not act like a little chump. Because real talk, I don't accept that. Because if Kobe could hurt his Achilles and break his knee and shoot his free throws and walk off the court with no assistance, then come on. And LeBron James is considered the greatest player in the league today? Really? Prove it then. Don't tell me, homie. Don't let others tell me because they think. Prove it to me, dog. Because real talk, I don't mind him beating the Laker. I really don't. Now, I hope he doesn't wear the number 6 because, you know, that's my number. But that's besides the point. So, come on, man. Really. I mean, where's your take, guys? You know what I mean? Because I believe this is a rumor that the Lakers are talking to LeBron. Because if that's the case, how come the Lakers didn't even bring up something like this? How come the Lakers aren't even thinking about something like this? Or even putting it out there for the LA Times to have us read over here in LA for that matter? I don't believe anything from outside sources. But the thing is, too, if it's confirmed, it'll be known. So, you know, God bless, man. Have a good day. Sorry, got a little Stephen A. Smith. But, I just think that my sport heads need to really understand where I stand about LeBron James. You know, who wouldn't want him on this team? I know you would. I don't care if you're a Celtics fan or a Bulls fan. I don't care if you're a Knicks fan. Whatever fan you are, you would want LeBron James just as much as I would. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest. Okay? I mean, ain't no time for no, you know, crap. Let's just be real. You know? Everybody wants LeBron. Even Cleveland would take it back with open arms and a big smile with the hug and the kiss waiting for him. God bless. And have a good day. And that's my take on LeBron James.